It's interesting that Magnus, do you think he knew about the accusations before? Because this was not public. The fact that Hans cheated on chess.com was not public. Now, there's ways in which you can probably infer from him using different accounts after his Twitch, let's say, ban, right, which was actually caught live. But do you think Magnus knew about his cheating accusations and
Well,
past?
I know he knew. I mean,
He knew, yeah.
yeah, it's. I mean, like, you hear things, and it is a small world, and things do get said and passed around. And the other thing is that, like, every strong player knows what a huge issue this is in online chess, because it's so difficult to protect against, and there used to not be so much incentive because there wasn't so much money involved, but now you have qualifications.
You probably have more money than in real life chess, over the board chess nowadays.
It's at least very similar.
Very similar, yeah.
And it's much more accessible because, traveling to tournaments or being invited to tournaments, it doesn't, it's usually limited to a relatively small group of people, and at least for the big money events. But while online chess is open to everyone, so there's a lot of incentive now with all the money, and it's also easy to do and difficult to catch. So this is a huge problem. I mean, I understand everyone's concerns with that. That whether or not the problem has permeated into over the board chess, I really hope not, because that would be terrible, especially if it's difficult to catch. And I suspect with a really good system, it might be, but it might also be difficult to implement. And I hope it hasn't really happened in a way that we haven't detected, right? Because there's been over-the-board cheating incidents which have been discovered. Like, let's say Rousus, right? He was caught with the most basic of cheating methods, which is just checking his phone in the bathroom, which is guaranteed to get caught at some point. Like, you can get away with it for a few tournaments and then you'll get caught.
I think this is basically what Nigaliadze was doing as well, and he got caught in Abu Dhabi or something along those lines.
Yeah. There's a few players. I mean, one of the most famous examples was this Bulgarian player,
Borislav Ivanov.
Yeah, Ivanov, and I don't even I
don't think they caught him.
They didn't catch his method, but we decided that he's cheating,
right?
Because
and just banned him, yeah.
Yeah, because he was so blatant about it in his play, and he also wasn't a strong player in the way that this is the most dangerous way. Let's say a top player has this idea. A 2700 plus guy has this idea, and then they're just unstoppable. That's the main worry. So I understand the concerns.